What's up guys, this is Sid and welcome to your first Python tutorial. In this tutorial I'm gonna tell you where to get Python and where to get a proper IDE and to set up. So first you need Python, and you can get it from python.org/download, and I recommend you download Python 2.7 series instead of the latest 3.2 because this one is a lot more stable, and most of the libraries out there support this version instead of this. So you can choose your operating system and architecture and install it. Now after this you're gonna need an IDE, and there are two IDEs which I mostly use. The first one is Wing IDE. It's a really great IDE. It's specifically made for Python, and it has an interactive Python shell right over here. This shell will be similar to the real Python shell. Let me show you. You can visit to the Python shell by going to the directory where you installed it. There you go, there's the Python, and you run it and you see this. This is a Python shell. I'm going to tell you more about that later. But this has a little Python shell here and your work area over here. Another IDE is Eclipse, which is a really famous IDE, and I think most of the people out there know about this. And I'm going to tell you how to set up Eclipse. First you need to go to Help, Installing Software, click Add, and type PyDave and enter this location. It's pydave.org/updates, and I already have this location here, right here, and you can see pydave.org/updates, and it's gonna return these two plugins. You only need this one. Don't install this one. You do not need that. Just install this one, click next, and you're good to go. Now I think you know where to get Eclipse because it's really famous. In case you don't, you can get it from eclipse.org/downloads, but for WingWare you gotta go to wingware.com, downloads, and then Wing IDE -101, and you can choose your operating system and architecture and you can install it. Now let's run Python IDE and let me show you how the IDE works. The shell, Python shell works. This Python is an interpreted based language, so you do not have a compiler for this. We have an interpreter, and it runs line by line, so it is interactive. Whatever you type here, it gets evaluated. So we type an expression and it's going to evaluate that expression. For example, 5 + 3, it evaluates it to 8. This is how Python works. Just to print something on the screen, you can type you can use print command and it prints it on the screen. It's really interactive and it's really easy to learn. Now in the next tutorial I'm going to tell you how to write your Python scripts. So that's all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.